Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video. So today we're talking about two of the biggest YouTuber brands having a collaboration, one being MrBeast Feastables chocolate bars, and the other one being Prime, which is Logan Paul and KSI's electrolyte drink brand. Now they're coming together to be in a direct competitor to Lunchables. Now I think this is just really weird timing for this collaboration since two of these guys are having some major controversies right now. Obviously Logan Paul with the CryptoZoo scam and trying to sue CoffeeZilla, who is a reporter who talked about it, and the other one being obviously MrBeast with his Dogpack 404 stuff going on, being accused of hiring a registered sex offender on his team and also running illegal lotteries to try to steal as much money off of kids as possible. So I just think it's really weird timing. But that being said, essentially what this is it's a tiny little MrBeast Feastable chocolate bar and a Prime bottle, which is I think 12 ounces, being shoved in pretty much a Lunchable. That's essentially what it is. Now it's being launched with three different types. Obviously you have the pizza, Fiesta Nachos, and Turkey Stack'ems, but they might as well be called Turkey Stack EMS because you're going to need an EMS after we go over the nutritional value of this stuff. Now, obviously, a good marketing ploy is to show you compared to another in that category, which is Lunchables, because it's going to make it not look as bad, but this is still extremely unhealthy. So we have the pizza Lunchable being compared to the Lunchly, and with the Lunchly, you have 12 grams of protein, 360 calories, 400 milligrams of electrolytes, and 12 grams of sugar, compared to the Lunchables that has the pizza pepperoni with the Capri Sun fruit punch and a crunch candy bar. So you have 13 grams of protein, 390 calories, 55 milligrams of electrolytes, and 20 grams of sugar. So compared to Lunchables, it looks like the healthier choice, but it's still not healthy. Now, obviously, MrBeast is getting some flack for this since he has gone on record to try to say that there's a diabetes pandemic, especially amongst children, but then he goes ahead and launches a candy bar brand and obviously doing this Lunchable thing that is definitely set towards children.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
So there's some hypocrisy with that. However, if you didn't see anything, I would say there's not really an issue with this. If we're going to go after him or anybody else in this industry, we have to go after everybody, like Kinder Surprise Egg for putting toys in their chocolate bar, right? Clearly trying to, go towards the children. Right, so I don't think that's big of a deal, but there is some hypocrisy with MrBeast with him trying to be the good person, try to claim that children should be fed better foods, but then he feeds them this garbage. It's kind of insane. Now, if you actually go over to the how we stack up compared to our competitors on their website, you have Lunchly, which is flavorful combos, 400 milligrams of electrolyte, bold packaging, big gestures compared to the leading brand that has standard picks, 55 milligrams of electrolyte, basic packaging, mid moments. It's just kind of cringe, especially knowing that MrBeast chocolate and Prime are both kind of trash. I've had both of them, so I'm not trying to be biased here. I've actually tried them both, and MrBeast chocolate is pretty below average. It's not very good. Most people who have tried it and were honest did say it how it is compared to the other ones who clearly just want to have a collab with MrBeast in the future. And then Prime 2 is just really gross. It's really sweet, and it's not even good for working out because your throat gets all clogged up because it's so sweet, which is not ideal when you're trying to actually work your body. So it's kind of gross. I would choose a Capri Sun over a Prime bottle any day of the week. Right now, if you guys want to know about pricing, that's where it gets a little confusing because they actually haven't released a price, which could be a really bad sign. This thing could be extremely expensive, especially when you're trying to go directly in war with a competitor, which is Lunchables, which has had a monopoly on the lunchtime snack food for quite some time now. So the price either has to be really good or it has to be way healthier. That's really the only two ways you can break into a market, right? So they're barely healthier than a Lunchable, just barely. And obviously, in terms of the price, we don't know yet. They might have this extremely expensive, right? People have rumored that it's like $3.99, which would not be very good since the regular Lunchable kit is like $2.99. So obviously that's a little bit more expensive, but really the only reason why they're breaking into this market and they know they'll succeed is because of the YouTubers attached, right? Like MrBeast is huge, Logan Paul is huge, KSI is huge. They're going to make money no matter what. So they're going to be giving you a pretty subpar product, and that includes Prime and, Feastables. So really, what's the point of getting this if it's not just for the YouTuber's name, which is exactly what they expect? Like I said, I think Feastables is kind of gross. Prime is kind of gross. Both of these products would not have succeeded in this market unless there was a big name behind it, which they did have. They're pretty much doing free marketing all the time for this brand. That's kind of the monopoly of being a big YouTuber and selling a product is you can promote it whenever, and you're going to have millions of kids trying to get it. It's kind of crazy. But essentially, what I have to break this down as is you might as well, if you're going to go for it, go get a Lunchable. It's just probably a better option. It's probably going to be cheaper. You're at least going to get some kind of good candy, like a Reese's bar or like a Hershey's chocolate bar or something. And you're going to get a Capri Sun or some other drink. It's better than Prime or whatever. And unless, you really need those electrolytes for recess, there's really no point. But the main reason why people are going to get this is obviously for the name brand, right? To have Mr. Beast on your lunch kit, you're going to be the talk of the playground or whatever. But anyways, that's all I really want to talk about. I guess we're going to see what the price is going to be like. The fact that they haven't actually said it is kind of a bad sign, which means it probably might be expensive. But if it is like $3.99, it's not that bad. But you still should go for the better option, which is Lunchables, right? So I guess we'll see how much it's going to be, whether this is a scam or not. Obviously, if it's a really high price, I'm just going to call it how it is. It's a Pokimane situation, right? But anyways, that's all I really want to talk about. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link will be in the description down below. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next YouTube video.
Counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.